Hello and welcome back to A Course in Miracles workbook for students. We are on lesson 148. My mind holds only what I think with God, and it's a review of two chapters, 135. If I defend myself, I am attacked, and 136. Sickness is a defense against the truth. So let's go have a look at 135.
Those are two big chapters.
If I defend myself, I am attacked. What did you highlight in there?
7, 10, 13, 15,
Oh,
17, 18, 21, 24, and the italics.
oh yeah, I have all those too. This was like a 5-page chapter. So
Yeah.
it's no wonder there's, okay, so 17, 18, 24.
18, 21, and 24.
And I had two.
Okay.
And so I did one of those funky paralysis.
Mm-hmm. Parentheses.
Parentheses.
Sounded right to me for a second.
On number 5. So 2, 5. Okay, so I'll do 2. And you do 5. I'll also kind of guide us as we go, okay? Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we don't have
Yep.
to remember them all?
Awesome.
2, you operate from the belief you must protect yourself from what is happening because it must contain what threatens you. A sense of threat is an acknowledgement of an inherent weakness, a belief that there is danger which has power to call on you to make appropriate defense. The world is based on this insane belief, and all its structures, all its thoughts and doubts, its penalties and heavy armaments, its legal definitions and its codes, its ethics and its leaders and its gods, all serve but to preserve its sense of threat. No one walks the world in armature, but must have terror striking at his heart.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
5.
What's next? 5?
Yeah.
Yet it is not the body that can fear, nor be a thing of fear. It has no needs but those which you assign to it. It needs no complicated structures of defense, no health-inducing medicine, no care and no concern at all. Defend its life or give its gifts to make it beautiful or walls to make it safe. And you but say your home is open to the thief of time, corruptible and crumbling, so unsafe it must be guarded with your very life.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
7. Pardon me. The body is in need of no defense. This cannot be too often emphasized. It will be strong and healthy if the mind does not abuse it by assigning it roles it cannot fill, to purposes beyond its scope, and to exalt aims which it cannot accomplish. Such attempts, ridiculous yet deeply cherished, are the sources for the many mad attacks you make upon it. For it seems to fail your hopes, your needs, your values, and your dreams. Wow. 10.
These are the thoughts in need of healing, and the body will respond with health when they have been corrected and replaced with truth. This is the body's only real defense, yet it is this where you look for its defense. You offer its protection of a kind from which it gains no benefit at all, but merely adds to your distress of mind. You do not heal, but merely take away the hope of healing, for you fail to see where hope must lie if it be meaningful.
Okay, 13. Enslavement of the body to the plans of the unhealed mind sets up to save itself must make the body sick. It is not free to be the means of helping in a plan which far exceeds its own protection and which needs its service for a little while. In this capacity is health assured, for everything the mind employs for this will function flawlessly and with the strength that has been given it and cannot fail. 15.
The mind engaged in planning for itself is occupied in setting up control of future happenings. It does not think that it will be provided for unless it makes its own provisions. Time becomes a future emphasis to be controlled by learning and experiencing obtained from past events and previous beliefs. It overlooks the present, for it rests on the idea the past has taught enough to let the mind direct its future course.
17. Defenses are the plans you undertake to make against the truth. Their aim is to select what you approve and disregard what you consider incompatible with your beliefs of your reality. Yet what remains is meaningless indeed, for it is your reality that the threat which your defenses would attack, obscure, and take apart and crucify. 18.
What could you not accept if you but knew that everything that happens, all events, past, present, and to come, are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good? Perhaps you have misunderstood his plan, for he would never offer pain to you, but your defenses did not let you see his loving blessing shine in every step you ever took. While you made plans for death, he led you gently to eternal life.
Now that's a beautiful passage.
Yeah.
21. We will anticipate that time today with present confidence, for this is part of what was planned for us. We will be sure that everything we need is given us for our accomplishment of this today. We make no plans for how it will be done, but realize that our defenselessness is all that is required for the truth to dawn upon our mind with certainty. And 24.
All your defenses have been aimed at not receiving what you will receive today. And in the light and joy of simple trust, excuse me, you will but wonder why you ever thought that you must be defended from release. Heaven asks nothing. It is hell that makes extravagant demands for sacrifice. You give up nothing in these times today when, undefended, you present yourself to your Creator as you really are.
Try not to shape this day. This is 26. Try not to shape this day as you believe would benefit you most, for you cannot conceive of all the happiness that comes to you without your planning. And I'm going to read the italics at the end. Like, doesn't that just sound like stop doing stuff and just like not
live.
Stop forcing and let it occur?
Yeah.
This is my Easter time, and I would keep it holy. I will not defend myself because the Son of God needs no defense against the truth of his reality.
And
that's a long chapter.
Yep, in 22. If I defend myself, I am attacked, but in defenselessness, I will be strong, and I will learn what my defenses hide.
I think that's saying if you're present and you think you're being attacked, if you're present and you're trying to, I don't know, maybe collect yourself, you'll see that everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. And you've chosen to react, not respond. Not that I'm making that bad or anything. It's just acknowledging. And then that would be a trigger that you need to look at.
Yep.
But in defenselessness, I will be strong and I will learn, what my defenses hide. That sounds like something's going to be revealed in that.
Yep. Yep, I agree.
Yeah. And it will lead you on in ways appointed for your happiness, according to the ancient plan begun when time was born. Your followers will join the light with yours, and it will increase until the world is lighted up with joy. That was from 20. Yeah, good. Good. And now we go to lesson 136, which is also a couple of pages. Sickness is a defense against the truth. And what did you highlight in here?
1, 2, 7, 8, 13. Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, start on 1, please.
Right. No one can heal unless he understands what purpose sickness seems to serve. For then he understands as well its purpose has no meaning. Being causeless and without a meaningful intent of any kind, it cannot be at all. When this is seen, healing is automatic. It dispels this meaningless illusion by the same approach that carries all of them to truth and merely leaves them there to disappear.
Sickness is not an accident. Like all defenses, it is an insane device for self deception. And like all the rest, its purpose is to hide reality, attack it, change it, render it inept, distort it, twist it, or reduce it to a pile of unassembled parts. The aim of all defenses is to keep the truth from being whole. The parts are seen as if each one were whole within itself. I don't remember reading that.
Hmm.
That makes sense because we when we don't feel well, it's we pick at all the little, oh, my throat hurts and my back hurts, and we
Mhm.
make it all the little bits, and I don't know what I'm trying to say, but instead of just knowing you're whole and healthy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it's a kind of a
Seven.
mind warp.
Seven.
Sickness is a decision. It is not a thing that brings to you quite unsought, which makes you weak and brings you suffering. It is a choice you make, a plan you lay when for an instant truth arises in your own deluded mind and all your world appears to totter and prepare to fall. Now are you sick? That truth may go away and threaten your establishments no more.
How do you think that sickness can succeed in shielding you from truth? Because it proves the body is not separate from you, and so you must be separate from the truth. You suffer pain, oops, because the body does. And in this pain, you are made one with it. Thus is your true identity preserved, and the strange, haunting thought that you might be something beyond this little pile of dust silenced and stilled. For see, this dust can make you suffer, twist your limbs, and stop your heart, commanding you to die and cease to be.
Hmm.
13.
It is this fact that demonstrates that time is an illusion, for time lets you think what God has given you is not the truth right now, as it must be. The thoughts of God are quite apart from time, for time is but another meaningless defense you made against the truth. Yet what he wills is here, and you remain as he created you.
Truth has a power far beyond defense, and for no illusions can remain where truth has been allowed to enter. And it comes to any mind that would lay down its arms and cease to play with folly. It is found at any time today if you will choose to practice giving welcome to the truth. Sickness is a defense against the truth. I will accept the truth of what I am and let my mind be wholly healed today.
Mhm.
And then the first line in 16, healing will flash across your open mind as peace and truth arise to take the place of war and vain imaginings. Do you want to read the italics right at the very end?
Sure. I have forgotten what I really am, for I mistook my body for myself. Sickness is a defense against the truth, but I am not a body, and my mind cannot attack, so I cannot be sick.
I still find it hard to wrap my head around that because
Yeah,
we have this, and I have a sore throat, or you have back pain, and whatever.
yeah,
So it's hard to get out of this. I mean, I think logically I know who I
yeah,
am, but it's like I still have this.
yeah. The soul and the spirit are not sick, and that is what we truly are. It's just the body that, has weaknesses,
Yeah. Well,
which
and I
I think
think
is
we
really,
know that
yeah,
when we die, we go back to source. So we know we don't actually just die and nothing happens.
right, right.
Yeah, but
I think it's more this passage is for the people that really, and for me, who I used to think was we are our body,
yeah,
right? It's the understanding that that our entity is not that. We are
yeah,
really quite separate from that. We just
yes,
inhabit this so that we can have these experiences. But
yes.
who we
Our
truly
soul has
are,
a covering.
yes, from who we
This is a
truly
coat
are.
we've put on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
needs nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the goal, I think, of all of this, of course, in miracles, is to remember who we are at all times. And
Right.
because that's what Jesus attained.
Yeah.
He knew who he was. He knew how, not that he was powerful, but he also didn't abuse that. He just knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been called and asked to remember who we are too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Those were good. Good
Yeah.
reminders.
Good reminder.
Good reminder. Yeah. It's very
It
difficult to
takes,
separate the two.
it really is,
Yeah.
and all we can do is practice. I think that's why there's 365 lessons and we're plugging through them and we're reviewing them because
Mhm.
unless I have this body and I have the job, I have things to do. Pardon me. But if I could think about this all the time, I think I would remember who I am all the time.
Right. But how would your day change day to day?
I don't know. Well, we all worry about money and shelter and
Mm-hmm.
paying bills or maybe that's just me. But what would it feel like to not ever have to worry about that?
Right.
And yet, honestly, we don't because somehow it always flows through, anyways. Somehow,
Right. Yeah.
but we don't trust. We're like, I have to do it. It's me. I have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesus made, I don't know, water into wine. He just plucked something out of the water and or he made one fish turn into 1,000, whatever he did. I don't remember all the
Mm-hmm.
stuff in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
But that could be us.
Right.
That's
Right.
ideally, and that's Christ consciousness.
Yes.
Because we could, this world needs money,
Mm-hmm.
and we could pull it out of thin air. Because that's an expression we've all heard. Money
Yeah.
doesn't just like
Grow on
come out of
trees.
thin air. What if it does?
Right.
Right. And I wouldn't be hoping on my $50 million lottery ticket
Yeah, exactly.
or other people. I don't need to. That would just be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But what if we could just manifest it? And we just don't believe it. And that's what we're learning here is how to believe who we really are and
Yeah.
remember who we really are.
Yeah, that's right.
And I could manifest the perfect place to live, plop it in the perfect place for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're
We are
getting there.
getting there. Yeah.
One lesson at a time.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Thank you, Kelly.
You're
Have an
welcome.
amazing day.
Okay. Thanks, Anne Marie.
Thanks.